Alright, we've got a hunter battle. Hey, Victor versus Gwen. That's nice. Okay, first Gwen summons Birgit. Victor summons Christopher. Does Christopher hit Birgit? Yes, he gives her a slap. He doesn't like Birgit. Here comes Santa. Into the forest for Victor. He wants to get it in the graveyard so he can use it, pull it back when he uses his ability. Christopher gets rid of Birgit. Gwen summons Jasmine. Victor summons Jasmine. Christopher attacks Gwen. Gwen summons Aldon and Christopher. So Jasmine probably... Christopher kills Christopher. Jasmine kills Jasmine. Yep. Now, Victor gets out his Wrath of the Forest. So he's going to take a little bit of a beating this turn. Rapid fire for Gwen. First Christopher. Then Aldon. Then Jasmine. So there's only one juror left on his Wrath of the Forest, but it did survive. Christopher took a little bit of a beating. Let's see what he does. He does it on Aldon. He shoots Aldon, gets some health back. Okay, Gwen's turn. Santa. 3 cards each. Aldon comes out. Christopher first sacrifices himself to get rid of the armor and to break the bow a little bit. Jasmine sacrifices herself. She wants to break that bow. Here comes a sandworm. And Victor shoots Jasmine, gets their health back. Lily for Gwen. Doesn't get nothing out of the graveyard. 2 Christophers. So that's 4 damage for the Christophers. First Christopher attacks. Second Christopher attacks. And then Aldon attacks. All on Victor. They all want to hurt him. Flaming Arrow. Who does he burn? He burns Aldon alive. He gets that damage with Sandworm. Nothing for Aldon. Aldon dead. Then into the forest for Victor. And then a Wrath of the Forest for Victor. So Aldon burns alive. Yeah, nice view of the cards. And now, Wrath of the Forest for Gwen. She has one too. She misplaces the Wrath of the Forest. So he's got to play it again. Ha. Oh, he doesn't. He can't have a Wrath of the Forest. He gets Eon. Sandworm attacks Gwen. Wants to damage that Wrath of the Forest. Victor does it on Lily. Yeah. And he pulls out into the forest. Safe again. Now, Soul Seeker for Gwen. Lily first, sacrifices herself. Christopher second, sacrifices himself. And then Gwen uses her ability. That's 4 damage. She was on 4 health, yep, so she worked it out okay. And then she just gives a whack to the sandworm. Fucking sandworm, why not? Yeah, fuck Christopher, who needs him, just kill him off. The sandworm needs to eat too. Yeah, why not? Just keep hitting it. Wah. Doesn't matter if you do no damage to it, just keep whacking away. Get rid of those Christophers out of your hand. Armored sandworm. Poor quality is the Soul Seeker. I think it's still under Gwen's control, so it's not going to do any... I don't think it does anything. The poor quality, I don't think it works, because she's got her thing, no durability loss, so... Didn't work. Here comes a sandworm. Eon for Victor. Sandworm hits Gwen. Sandworm gets hit back. All her dead. All those dead people have healed her and given her some cards. Now, power up. All on Victor. 1. And 2. And 2. 6 damage for Victor. Bad Santa comes. Here comes Birgit. Protect that sandworm. Sandworm attacks Victor. Victor's down to 11. Soul Seeker for Victor. He feeds on Birgit. She's dead now. And do they all... what do they do? Aldon. They all want Gwen. Attack. But no durability loss. They're just going to do the damage to Gwen. Suffer some damage themselves. Not break her Soul Seeker. And Gwen, fire 1. 1 damage. 2 damage to her. Fire 2. 1 damage to Gwen. 2 damage to Gwen. 2 damage to Gwen. 1 damage to Victor. Breaks her bow. Here comes Victor. He... I don't know why he did that. He wanted to break his bow for some reason. And he uses his thing on... his ability on the sandworm. Aldon kills the sandworm. Here comes Eon. Here comes Jasmine. Alright, Eon attacks Gwen. Done. Gwen down to 10. I think they're both at 10. Soul Seeker for Gwen. Ability for Gwen. Lily for Gwen. Okay, Samuel attacks. That's 8. Gwen can do 6. So 4. Oh no, she's doing 8. I thought it was 3 for some reason, but no, it's 8. Victor's dead. Victor would be alive if he didn't attack that sandworm. I don't know why he did that. Alright. Victor versus Logan. Here comes Christopher. First 1 damage to Logan. Bad center by Christopher. No, by Victor. Christopher gets his hit on. Okay. Logan gets Blood Frenzy, some more health for him. Oh no, that's not the health thing, that's the 1 damage per turn. And draw a card. So an extra card a turn, an extra 1 less life for the bull. Fadus gets rid of Christopher. Christopher summons the Victor. I could call him Christopher, it's not much different. Okay, Fadus does 2 damage to Victor. He enrages himself, that's their 10 extra health. Sandworm for Victor. Cripples the sandworm. Fadus, 2 damage to Victor. Another center. Victor plays into the forest. He doesn't want that 2 damage from Fadus. Mujasil. Victor summons Eon. Victor uses his power on Mujasil. And she just sticks around to use his power. She's still alive. Okay, Logan pulls out a weapon and kills Eon with his ability. Fadus does the damage to Victor. Mujasil does the damage to Victor. So using Victor's ability there was a complete waste. I don't know why he did it. He didn't pull anything out of... Or maybe he pulled into the forest. Yeah, I think there might have been an into the forest. So he pulled that out of the graveyard. That's why he did it. Dual wield gives him his weapon a little bit more attack. Victor gets a Soul Seeker out, shoots the Plasma Behemoth. No, he doesn't. He shoots Fadus. He doesn't kill Fadus. No, he shoots that one. I don't know, no idea. He must have used his ability on Fadus. He breaks the Soul Seeker. Into the forest, kept him safe. Soul Seeker for Victor. Kills Fadus with it and gets some health back. Plasma Behemoth dies to poison. Shadow Knight gets the Plasma Behemoth back. He hits Victor. 2 damage to him. Summons his Plasma Behemoth again. Aldon. Victor shoots. Into the forest again. We've got 5 shadow energy for Logan. Plasma Behemoth killed Aldon. Logan's allies can't be killed. He attacks him. 1 damage to Victor, 2 to Logan. Another Wrath of the Forest for Victor. Another Into the Forest for Victor. Next turn, I think Victor gets his shadow energy. Berserker's Edge. Hero can do something. Okay, who does Victor do? Plasma Behemoth. He wants to get rid of that. He's got a Soul Seeker. He shoots it, gets some health back. And he plays it into the forest first, then he shoots it. Well, he doesn't... Oh no, can't be attacked. Valiant Defender. So he just plays it into the forest to keep himself safe. 2 more Behemoths. Ooh, not looking good for Victor now. Victor shoots, gets a little bit of health back. Another Sandworm. Poor quality is the weapon. Alright, Behemoth. Behemoth 2. Behemoth was only 2, so that's 8 damage by the Behemoths. Soul Seeker's dead. That's 11 damage. 14. 19 damage. 21. 21, and by Logan. How much does Logan do? 2. So 23 damage that turn for Victor. He needs an Into the Forest to keep himself alive. We've got an Eon, and that's not good enough, so Victor's dead. Sandworm attacks. You just want to get some, well... Let's watch Victor die. You didn't need to summon that, he's dead. Just kill him. He's dead. Bye, Victor. I suppose he needed that just to get that extra 1 damage on his Shadow Knight. Victor against Jericho. Victor goes first, gets out Christopher. 1 damage to Jericho. Next turn, Bad Santa by Christopher. Christopher attacks. Here comes Puen. Okay, Victor's turn. Summons Aldon. 2 damage to Christopher. 2 attack to Christopher. 2 damage to Jericho. Now what does Jericho do? Does Puen kill Christopher? Jasmine can't charm yet. It's Victor's turn again. 4 resources. He uses 2 on retreat, and the other 2... Does he do anything with the other 2? He doesn't. Okay. Wizened Staff for Jericho. Summons a card. Wrath of the Forest. Aldon attacks. Wizened Staff again. Aldon gets summoned. Soul Seeker for Victor. Victor uses his ability on Aldon and then he shoots Aldon. Doesn't get back any life, he hasn't been damaged. So he didn't need to do that because he... I suppose getting rid of the Aldon's alright, but he didn't need to do it because he didn't gain back any life. He's lost his ability, he could have saved it. Anyway, Jericho summons Jasmine and Aldon, he retreats. Jasmine, he summons his own Jasmine. He shoots Jericho. Aldon hits Jericho. Now Aldon's at 1 damage. Destroy the Soul Seeker. Oh no, the Wrath from the Forest doesn't want him to get cards. So he kills Aldon. No card for Victor. That was smart. Better than doing the Soul Seeker. You'll break that on your units anyway. Jasmine makes Aldon fall in love. Victor hits Jasmine. And then Jasmine hits Jasmine. A little bit of a mistake, I'd say. Because having Aldon there charmed, he still gives the rest of them +1 attack. Whereas Jasmine, if she's charmed, she doesn't give any benefits. Anyway, he just washed it away, so it doesn't make a difference. Lily comes out, he gets his staff back. Puin attacks Victor. He plagues them. I don't know what that does, I've forgotten. Aldon. Armored Sandworm kills Puin. Jericho summons the Wizard Staff, he gets a card. Jericho attacks Aldon. Aldon retaliates, 2 damage to Jericho. Jericho's down. Lily finishes off Aldon. Jericho's at 7. Jericho's at 5 now. Draws a card. Summons Jasmine. Lily attacks Victor, 3 damage. He uses his ability on Jasmine. Sandworm finishes off Jasmine. Jericho gets another card. He gets out a Sandworm. Lily attacks Victor. Victor gets Jasmine. The armored Sandworm attacks Jericho. Jericho's down to 3 now. He draws a card. King's Pride. 2 armor, 5 durability. Armored Sandworm's got attack bonus, kills Jasmine. Lily does some damage to the Sandworm. Wrath of the Forest for Victor. Victor uses his ability on Lily. Sandworm kills Lily. Jericho's turn. He plagued again. Destroys arms. Kills Victor's worm. Now Jericho heals himself. Summons another Puin. Sandworm attacks Victor. Victor's down to 13 now. Not looking good for Victor. Wizard draws a card. Aldon comes out, gives them a boost. Christopher gets a boost. He's at 4 now. King's Pride and Aldon. And Christopher is dead. 5. Another 5 and Christopher finishes him off. Okay, next game. Victor against the Ledwin. Victor goes first, gets rid of a resource. Alright, bad center by Victor. 3 cards for Victor. I think a Ledwin only got 1 or 2. How bizarre for a Ledwin. No cards for Victor. Here comes Jasmine. 2 cards for a Ledwin. Wooden Staff. Aldon comes out. Jasmine attacks a Ledwin. Ledwin down. Here comes Christopher. Will Christopher attack? Sacrifice himself? Yep, 2 damage. And he dies. She retreats. Aldon gets out Blake. Okay. Here comes Aldon again. Yeah, that didn't make much sense, did it? Because he just summoned Aldon again. You could have got rid of Jasmine, keep Aldon. That works out only 3 damage from Aldon, whereas the 4 damage from Jasmine. Arcane Burst. Now Victor shoots Blake. Gets back 2 health. Okay, down to 13 for a Ledwin. Fireball on Victor. Fireball on Victor again. Victor's down to 20. But Ledwin hasn't really helped herself. No cards. She's still going to get attacked. Into the forest for Victor. Victor shoots first. Breaks her staff. And now Aldon can attack. She's down to 8. She needs to do something this turn or she's done. No, she just leaves. Doesn't even want to do it on Aldon. Yes. Now Victor against Pterodon. Plays it into the forest straight away. Blood Frenzy. Draw a card, take damage. Bad Santa for Christopher. Victor. Pterodon does his 1 damage to himself and gets a card. Or maybe he didn't get a card, the Bad Santa might have stopped that. He cripples Jasmine, but I think Jasmine can still do her ability, so that's not very efficient. She's still got her ability available. Takes 1 damage. Here comes the Plasma Behemoth. He'll probably kill Jasmine off with the Plasma Behemoth. Anyway, he gets his Soul Seeker out. He gets rid of the Plasma Behemoth. That's good. Shoot for Victor. Alright, done. Gets rid of the Soul Seeker. And attacks Victor with the Gargoyle. Summons another Gargoyle and another Gargoyle, but he attacks with this Gargoyle. A little swipe at Victor. I suppose he wants to get rid of his armor first before he kills Jasmine. Now, Victor's not taking advantage of Jasmine. He doesn't have the resources yet, but he can. If Pterodon leaves Jasmine there, she can. He's gotten rid of her now. Alright, Gargoyle attacks Armored Sandworm. This Gargoyle kills the Sandworm. Oh, no, it doesn't. Tough Sandworm took 2 slashes. It's dead next turn. He retreats the Sandworm. No, he retreats a Gargoyle, then he retreats a Sandworm. No, then he retreats another Gargoyle. Sandworm's dead. Oh no, he kills Aldon. Well, you sacrifice yourself, Aldon, for the Sandworm's life. A dual sword for Pterodon. He slashes Victor, 0 damage. Here comes a Gargoyle. He spared the little armored Sandworm. Okay, Victor does his magic on Infernal Gargoyle. Sandworm finishes it off. So Victor just needs to survive. Shadow Knight to the rescue. Ready to cut up Victor. Infernal Gargoyle. All waiting to chop Victor into little pieces. Nah, they want our Aeon first. Get rid of Aeon. Pterodon breaks his Wrath of the Forest. Yeah, he made a mistake there. He should have broken the Wrath of the Forest first before killing Aeon, because that gave him an extra card. I suppose Victor could win if he had about 20 into the forests. That guy will slowly drain his life away. Sandworm dies. Jasmine dies. Victor's left holding 2 cards. 3 cards now. Will one save him? Santa, will any of these new ones save him? Will any of these new ones? Yay! He found one. Victor's alive. Poor quality is the King's Pride. He needs to get rid of that. Here comes Dark Flayer. Lots of allies. Lots and lots. Enrage. An extra 10 health for a Turdun. He's delayed his death by 10 turns. What does Victor have? Soul Seeker. Is that enough? Did it break it? Is it broken? He didn't break it. Nope. Will Christopher break it? Even if he breaks it, he's still gonna die. But he managed to. He broke it. Yes. Now comes the onslaught by all these allies. 26 health, so he's gonna survive. Or maybe not. Nah, he might not survive. 4 plus 3. We got 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6, 9, 11. Yeah, I think he lives just barely. Just barely holding on. He's gotten rid of the King's Pride. Can Victor do it? Can Victor come back? Ooh, an extra little bit of damage. 2 health for Victor. Here comes Fadus. Why didn't you kill Victor? Fuck knows. I think I would have killed Victor, I'm not sure. Because Fadus when summoned does 2. Or maybe he only does 1 when summoned, so that's there. Well, Victor's kept himself alive an extra turn. Cripples the sandworm. How will you save yourself, Victor? How will you save yourself? How will you save yourself? That's not going to save you. Well, you can take it with you. That's something. And here, Christopher, he slaps him. Gives him a slap. Oh, he saved himself. Yay, he's still alive. And kicking. He's kicking. Life support. Very much alive. There goes his Soul Seeker, his last hope. Well, his last hope was more into the forest, but they're long gone. Will he get another thing to keep him alive, to delay his death? No. Yes. No. Last one? Nope, he's dead. Let's watch Victor die. Who's going to do the honours of killing him? The Shadow Knight? Yep, the Shadow Knight executes Victor.